What's going on, everyone? Thanks for joining me this afternoon. I'm MGTV 5 First Alert Meteorologist Isaiah Santiago. Today is Sunday, July 19th, 2026. I hope you're having a pleasant Sunday afternoon, whether if you are eating lunch or taking a dog out for a walk or any plans that you want to do on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. While you guys are at it, go ahead, get a separate piece of paper, get a pen, get a pencil or something, and sit back and relax and listen to everything that I am saying to you closely right now. Uh, but, but before I get started on this discussion this afternoon, I want to say hello to my mom and dad, my siblings, Eddie Jr., Malachi and Sarai, my two dogs, Odie and Scrappy, my old friends from Hope Sound Christian Academy. I want to say hi to Miss Jane. Want to say hello to Anna Jelly, Miss Garcia. I also want to say hello to Coach Pelias, Coach Toro, I want to say hello to Coach Toro's daughter, Brianna. I also want to say hello to Brandon. I also want to say hi to Miss Elsie. I also want to say hello to Uncle Janito in Pennsylvania, my grandma in Pennsylvania, and Dio Fredo and his daughter in North Carolina. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. And I also want to say hello to the Hope Sound Spanish Church as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me this afternoon. Today's discussion, guys, this is really serious, and I need to talk to you guys about this right now. So go ahead, get a piece of paper, get a pen, and write this down. Yesterday, I was tracking Invest 91, and now this time it is a tropical depression. We'll talk about that in a moment. But here is a quick look at the MGTV5 Tropics update. We are now upgrading the chance of development. It said 30% last week, it was 60% last night, and now today it has an 80% chance of development over the next 2 days, which will happen in the next 48 hours, and an 80% chance of development over the next week, which is happening this week. So, this red oval highlighted area is the one to watch. We're watching Florida, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and some parts of Georgia as well. So I want you guys to stay informed as I am continuing to track the tropics for you at this moment. All right, guys, let's go ahead and talk about what is going on right now. So here it is, guys. I am watching the latest from the National Hurricane Center. I am watching Tropical Depression number 2. At this time, which is happening right now, the 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time advisory is watching a close eye on tropical depression 2. It has winds now reaching 30 miles an hour, moving north northwest at 2 miles per hour, which is moving very slow right now. And the pressure is 1011 millibars, and we're watching this circulation of clusters of showers and thunderstorms across the Gulf of America. And Florida is not out of the cone just yet. The state of Florida needs to watch this very closely. Tropical storm warnings has been up for parts of Florida. We're talking about Tampa, North Florida, Tallahassee, even in Pensacola and parts of Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana, including the state of Texas and some parts of Georgia, is under a tropical storm warning right now. It could be Berta by the time we hit early tomorrow morning. So we will get our second name storm out of the list tomorrow as well. And then we'll go to the C name right after that, which is Cristobal. All right, with that being said, we're tracking cluster of showers and thunderstorms across the Gulf of America, not impacting anybody at this point, but of course I'll keep you guys posted throughout this week and give you guys the very latest updates. By the way, in the comment section down below, let me know how I am doing. Of course, if you have any questions for me, please let me know. And Miley, Miss Torres, Mr. Perez, and Jaden and Daniela, if you are watching this, please make sure you are paying attention to this as well. I will keep you guys safe no matter what it is. Anyways, let's move on to the next one, okay? All right, guys, here we go. This is the forecast track for tropical depression number two, everybody. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, guys, as you can see, the forecast track for tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning, it will have a wind speed of 40 miles per hour as it's moving towards Tampa, Naples, and Sarasota. So keep an eye on that as well, as tropical storm warnings is in effect for Tampa throughout North Florida as well. We go into early Tuesday morning with winds of 45 miles an hour going to impact Panama City, Tallahassee, and Pensacola, Florida, Jacksonville, and Gainesville. Keep watching this, including Daytona Beach and Orlando. Keep an eye on this as well. We go into early Wednesday morning. It gains some more strength. We're talking winds now of 60 miles per hour as we head into early Wednesday morning, impacting Mobile, Alabama, and parts of Georgia, not out of the cone. Georgia is not in the cone right now, but they can still feel some impacts. Mobile, Alabama will be impacted on early Wednesday morning with winds of 60 miles an hour. We talk about the early morning hours of Thursday morning. It has winds of 60 miles per hour as it is slamming Jackson, Mississippi, feeling some impacts there as well, including Lake Charles, Louisiana. Keep an eye on that as well. And then Friday morning, early Friday morning, it will have winds of 50 miles per hour as it slams Houston, Corpus Christi, and Brownsville, Texas. So Houston, Texas, all the way to South Texas. Please keep an eye on the sky as we head to the end of the week because heavy rain is definitely going to be the possibility as well. Hold on a second. All right, guys, here is the low positions for Wednesday, July 22nd, 2026, which is happening by the middle of this week. So pay attention. Those four things that you see right there, I know it's confusing, but I will tell you it anyways. The first one in red is GFS. The other one in red is ECMWF. The light blue is for Google AI. And the green color is for AIFSENS. Okay? Don't forget those names. And let me know if you have any questions about this. I will be more than happy and welcome to help you out as well. Anyway, let's go ahead and show you the low positions right now. I know you can tell this is the hard work that I did. I hope you guys are happy about that. Um, the models there showing some direct impacts. It's not going to Tampa most likely, but it will impact Tampa sometime either tomorrow, Tuesday, or Wednesday. GFF's models having a hard time agreeing to this position track right now, but they will still feel some impacts. Now it is better organized since this morning at 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time for the advisory. And the advisory was issued at 8 o'clock this morning. So that's something I was watching all morning long. But right now, let's go ahead and show you what those circles are. The red L's are going to impact Brownsville, Texas, Corpus Christi, Texas, Brownsville, Texas, Tampa, Florida, Naples, Florida, Sarasota, Florida, and some are taking it to Daytona Beach, Orlando, and Ormond Beach, including Jacksonville and Gainesville. Watch out for that. The Google AI models are taking it to the state of Georgia and some parts of Tallahassee, Florida. Impacts will still be possible across North Florida and the state of Georgia as well. the ECMWF models are having a great agreement. So it will impact Tampa, Naples, Tallahassee, Florida, Sarasota, Florida, Brownsville, Texas, Corpus Christi, Texas, along with Houston, Texas, Lake Charles and New Orleans, Louisiana, including Jackson, Mississippi, Pensacola, Florida, Tallahassee, Florida, Mobile, Alabama, and parts of Georgia getting impacted with those computer models. The computer and the European models did have a great agreement last night. They said that it's going to take a right turn, which means that it's going to impact the state of Florida, stretching all the way from Tampa, Florida, all the way to North Florida, including Tallahassee, Pensacola, Gainesville, and Jacksonville. Parts of Georgia, the state of Alabama, especially the state of Mississippi, Louisiana, and the state of Texas, especially Brownsville, Corpus Christi, and Houston, Texas, which is in South Texas, needs to stay weather aware as we get closer to the middle of this week. I'm always here for you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. With that being said, let's continue by talking to you guys about what's going on. Uh-oh. Do you guys see this? I know. It is a monster, right? Here is a quick look at the MGTV5 tropical, let's say it, MGTV5 tropical threat. This is going to take us from tomorrow all the way through Wednesday and possibly Thursday this week. The dates will be on July 20th, which is tomorrow, all the way to July 22nd, 2026, which will be on a Wednesday. And then July 23rd, 2026, impacts will be there and it will be on a Thursday this week. Pay attention to this bullseye right here. Tampa has a low chance now of seeing tropical impacts. Last week, they were saying that they had a high chance of impacts, but now the chances of impacts are still pretty low, but they still gonna get impacted. The blue areas will be impacting Naples, Sarasota, and Okeechobee, Florida. Miami Gardens, Hialeah, West Palm Beach, and Stuart. Thank God you guys are not under a tropical threat, which is good news, but keep an eye on this as well. The greens and yellows means that widespread impacts will be possible across North Florida. We're talking about Gainesville, Jacksonville, Tallahassee, and Pensacola under that bullseye right there. The dark blue and the purple will be feeling some impacts, especially across Corpus Christi, Brownsville, and Houston, Texas, including the Gulf of America. And significant impacts will be possible across Lake Charles and Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The red there, impacts will still be likely across Jackson, Mississippi, and Mobile, Alabama, including the state of Georgia, Tipton, Georgia. The low tropical threat will still be a possibility for Columbia, South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, and Salisbury, North Carolina. So please pay attention to this. But before I let you guys go, here is the rain total still to come from tomorrow through Thursday, from the 20th through the 23rd. The Gulf of America could pick up a widespread 3 to 5, including 5 to 8 inches of rainfall. 8 to 12 inches of rain will be possible across the Gulf of America. Orlando, all the way to Palm Bay, can pick up 1 to 2 inches of rain. Everybody else, 0.5 and a half an inch to an inch. 1 to 2 inches will be possible across Louisiana to Georgia, and a widespread 2 to 3 inches will be possible across West Texas, Houston, Corpus Christi, and Brownsville as well. And 8 to 12 inches of rain will be possible across the Gulf of America. And that's all we have to say. And here is the tropical Atlantic hurricane season name storm list for 2026. The next one will be Barfa. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless you. You're dismissed. Enjoy your week.